Lists can provide information in a way that is easy to understand. Numbered lists can be used to present information when the order or sequence is important, such as when presenting a list of steps in a process. Bulleted lists work best when items are related, but the order in which they are presented doesn't matter. LibreOffice Writer provides many different ways to create lists. The Formatting toolbar presents a number of icons for inserting basic lists and working with them. The Formatting Styles toolbar has similar icons for inserting list styles. I'll go to View User Interface. I'll change from Standard Toolbar to Tabbed, click Apply to Writer, and click Close. The tabbed interface also offers various icons for inserting lists into your document. Each of these methods provides numerous default list designs. The problem is finding one you actually like. While you can alter the looks of the default list, doing so takes time and you might find the process confusing. I'll show you a much more efficient way to insert lists into your documents. First, I'll go to View, User Interface, and change back to Standard Toolbar since I find the tabbed interface bulky and inefficient. I'll go to View, Toolbars, and deselect Formatting Styles. I'll go to View, Toolbars, and deselect Formatting. Doing this will simplify the interface since I won't be needing either of these toolbars. This also provides more vertical space for viewing the document. Now I'll go to File, New, Templates. I'll be using a custom template in order to reuse custom list styles I created for efficiently producing lists. I discuss how to create custom templates in other videos and courses. I'll select the template 8.5 by 11 Custom and open it. I'll be using the sidebar to select my custom paragraph styles. I'll open the Styles deck. I'll go to the Paragraph Styles area. I'll click the minus sign beside default paragraph style to simplify the choices. In other videos, I explain how to hide styles you will not be using. I'll expand my custom paragraph styles. My custom template starts with the M body text paragraph style selected. I'll type "Here is a list" and hit Enter. I'll increase the zoom to 160% so you can see the text more easily. I'll discuss later how I set up my custom list style. For now, I'll just demonstrate how it works. I could double-click on M body text list NL to begin a numbered list, but I've set up a keyboard shortcut to make this even easier. I discuss how to set up keyboard shortcuts in other videos and courses. I'll hit the key combination Alt-N. A number 1 appears, followed by a period and a bit of space. I'll type level 1 and hit Enter. In order to add descriptive text to this level, I'll hit backspace. I'll type descriptive text. I'll hit Enter. I'll hit the Tab key to go to level 2. A lowercase a appears, followed by a period and a bit of space. I'll type level 2 and hit Enter. I'll hit backspace, type descriptive text, and hit Enter. I'll hit Tab to go to level 3. A number 1 appears in parentheses, followed by a bit of space. I'll type level 3 and hit Enter. I'll hit backspace, type descriptive text, and hit Enter. I'll hit Tab to go to level 4. A lowercase letter a appears in parentheses, followed by a bit of space. I'll type level 4 and hit Enter. I'll hit backspace, type descriptive text, and hit Enter. Notice how the descriptive text and the text after the level number are vertically aligned. Also notice how the next level is lined up beneath this text. I'll explain later how I achieve these alignments. To end this list and return to the body text, I could double-click on M body text in the sidebar. Instead, I set up a keyboard shortcut for this paragraph style, so I'll just hit Alt-M and type "The list is ended." I'll hit Enter. Now I want to show you what happens if I want to start a new numbered list later in the document. I'll hit Alt-N to start a new numbered list. Notice that the number 2 appears rather than the number 1. By default, even with body text between, a list using a list style continues with the new level 1 number. I'll right-click and select List, Restart Numbering. The new list now begins with the number 1. Next, I want to show you how I set up the list style. I'll right-click on M body text list NL in the sidebar and select Modify. I'll go to the Outline and List tab. In the Apply List Style area, list style is shown as M numbered letter. This is the name of the list style associated with this list. I'll click Cancel to close the dialog. I'll go to the List Styles area in the sidebar. I'll right-click on M numbered letter and select Modify. I'll go to the Customize tab. The Preview area shows the number selected and the relative positioning of each level. With level 1 selected, number is set to 1, 2, 3. I'll click the down arrow beside the list box so you can see other choices. Below number, Start At allows you to set the number you want to start your list with. I don't know why you would want to set this to anything other than 1. Character Style is set to None. This means that the number will appear as regular text. I'll click the down arrow. I set up a custom character style to apply bold text rather than using direct formatting. I'll select Strong Emphasis and click Apply. Notice how all level 1 numbers automatically now appear as bold text. This applies only to level 1. Each level has its own settings. I haven't been able to find any information as to what the setting Show Sublevels means, so I won't change this. In the separator area, there are 2 settings, Before and After. Currently, Before has nothing in it. After has a period, which you can see appearing behind the number 1 in the document. Watch what happens if I place a beginning parenthesis in the Before area and click Apply. An opening parenthesis appears before the numeral 1. Notice that the text following the number has moved to the right. That is because the number now takes up more space, so the position setting no longer works properly. I'll go to the Position tab. Watch what happens if I change the tab stop at setting to 0.36 inches and click Apply. The text following the number moves back to the left. When tab stop at was set to 0.30 inches and I added the opening parenthesis before the number, the text was forced to go to the next tab stop. This can happen when you try to keep the space between the number and the following text to a minimum. A third setting to keep in mind is the indent at setting. Notice how the line of descriptive text is no longer aligned with the text following the level number. I'll change inset at to 0.36 inches and click Apply. The text is once more aligned. I've made some illustrations to help explain how the settings of the Position and Spacing tab affect the looks of a list. The aligned at setting is the position where the left side of the list begins. This is normally at the left of the number of this list level. Notice that the numbering alignment is set to left. This is usually a good combination to use since the numbered list should normally be less than 10 steps long. If you are going to have numbered lists of 10 steps or more, you should change the numbering alignment to right. Notice how the right edge of the numbers are now at the aligned at position. It is usually best to have the numbering followed by set to tab. That way you can easily match the alignment of the list number text with any descriptive text beneath it. The indent at setting is where the left edge of the descriptive text will begin. I hope the information in this video gives you a better understanding of how to set up custom paragraph styles, list styles, and character styles. You should also have learned how you can link these various styles to make adding lists to your documents more efficient. I've provided a lot of information in this video. The best way to understand it is to watch the video again, pausing frequently and working through the steps in your own LibreOffice Writer document. You can find links to more of my videos and courses by clicking on More in the gray area beneath this video.